podcast did arise. A trio of loons with cigars in their eyes. They've invaded the world with their smoky surprise. The Cigar Loons, they're oh so wise. Lunatic invaders of the cigar world, spreading smoke and laughter, their stories unfold. From the finest lips to the wildest tales, the Cigar Loons never fail to prevail. With their witty banter and infectious glee, they've captured hearts, you see. They're more than just smokers, they're a family, united by cigars, a brotherhood free. Invaders of the cigar world, spreading smoke and laughter, their stories unfold. From the finest lips to the wildest tales, the Cigar Loons never fail to prevail. They've got the knowledge, the passion, the flair, a podcast powerhouse beyond compare. So light up a stogie and join the affair. The Cigar Loons are always there. Lunatic invaders of the cigar world, spreading smoke and laughter, their stories unfold. From the finest lips to the wildest tales, the Cigar Loons never fail to prevail.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, can everyone hear me?
Yep,
can anyone hear me?
Yep.
we can.
All right.
Yeah.
Gals is still muted.
Who's still muted?
Yes.
Good evening.
Hey.
Good evening.
You, huh?
We're live.
Hey, yes.
We are.
Yeah.
We're live. Of course, it's Tuesday, and Cigar Loons podcast live, of course, from England in the United States of America, and it's of course now 7:05 Eastern. But welcome everybody, of course, to the podcast. And we did say to you on Saturday, of course, that we were going to be live tonight, and we got a guest.
Yes.
So our guest tonight is Raymond Brooks, of course, from Hitman Cigars.
I should have
Yes.
put out more chairs. We got a room full. I should have put out more chairs. I don't know what's going on there. I'm just trying to scroll up on the comments.
Hello to Dave, of course. Hello to
Howdy,
Jake.
everybody.
Hello to Smoking Moose. And hello to everyone else there on Instagram and also on rumble.com. But yeah, of course, we're joined by Raymond Brooks from Hitman Cigars, and we're also joined tonight by our sister, the Leaf, and friend, Theo. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting show tonight. So stay tuned and keep watching, and we're going to get into it. So Grump and Matthew, which Hitman cigar have you pulled out tonight to smoke on the show with Raymond and Theo?
I've gone with the Connecticut, I guess.
That's the Connecticut. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going with this one here. I'm pretty sure that's a Maduro.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing the Connecticut.
I was hoping so. But yeah, that's what I'm having. I'm getting ready to fix it up and go after it too. I love that. I love the
Do it,
smell of
man.
that wrapper though.
Good.
I actually was thinking the same thing on this Connecticut. It has a really nice that nice sweet tobacco.
It does, yes.
It was a
nice
good
dark-
cold draw. Good
Yeah.
cold draw.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna V-cut this thing. I don't know why, but I'm in
Well,
that.
since Gaz is
pickup.
having some technical difficulties, why don't I try to at least get a conversation going here? So,
Well,
Raymond, thank you for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Hitman Cigars, like what made you decide to start this brand, and
Okay.
go with that.
Well, first of all, I'm a musician. I play the drums, and I was given the name the Hitman. So I like to travel, and I traveled to Dominican Republic, and I always frequent the cigar lounge in Sosua, Edward Cigar Lounge, and I would just get in there. Every time I go down there, I would smoke, and we'll get to talking. I tell them the things that I like. I love Connecticut's, and then do and have a good Maduro with a nice bourbon. And then one day he said, or excuse me, one visit, he said, "How about if I put a blend together for you and make you a cigar?" I said, "Okay." And he made one for Connecticut and a Maduro. Had me try it out, and he said, "Man, you can have your own business. Start your own business." So I said, "Okay, well, let's call it Hitman Cigars." And that's basically it. I've been smoking cigars for the past 2 years. Yep, probably 2, 3 years.
Okay.
My first cigar was a Tatiana, the chocolate Tatiana, and from there I upgraded
There you
to a Fat Bottom Betty. I have a sweet tooth.
He jumped quick.
Yeah.
He went from the discount shelf right on up into that good stuff. He didn't stop nowhere between. Yeah, buddy.
So
I like that.
so with this
Hey,
blend, just try to do something with it.
Yeah.
Share it with the world.
Well, I mean, very early on, but so far so good.
Good.
As far as Connecticut's go, I'm not typically a huge fan, but this is not one that has. It's not one that's timid. It's got enough flavor that it's not boring me already, which is important because Connecticut's can really do that to me, and I was really hoping this would get my attention, and so far, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt,
You know what?
what-
Of course, we got a comment in from Mike, and that is cool for someone to ask you to make your own blend. So that's of course from Mike at Distinguished Gentleman, my Ash. It is. Yeah.
hey,
Yes,
Matt,
you
this
are
is a
loud.
South
I'm just-
Connecticut. This is a South
There you go.
Connecticut.
I like it. I like it. That's a callback from a previous video for y'all that are new.
Yeah, a
It's kinda like
Southern
being-
Connecticut.
Yeah.
Kind of like being from the south side of the kingdom. We don't roll the same.
Grump, I'm going to let you get into it a little bit because I'm still having a little bit of feedback. So I'm trying to sort this feedback from my end.
Your audio is sounding a little. Let's see. How should we
Funky.
say that?
Muffled.
It
Aggressive.
Yeah.
kind of angry. It's really light.
Yeah.
There's no like bassiness to it. It's really high pitched.
Oh, really? On mine, it's all bass.
To me, it's
Really?
basic.
Ain't no bass in it over here.
That's
He
so
sound
weird.
like he sound like I mean, almost like an angry bird.
Mm.
Now
No,
he does.
I am getting that echo again.
From
Or I
us?
was. No, it was when I was speaking, and now I don't hear it again. I wonder if it's just Gaz's stuff is
I
acting up.
don't know. I don't know. But it's odd though. It's like it's just been here lately that
Yeah.
it's been giving us a fit. But anyway,
But anyway, let's move on from that. We spent enough
Anyway,
time talking about sound on Saturday.
yeah,
Jesus.
this but no, this
Let's,
Maduro, man, it had that really nice it had that really nice dark aroma, just the wrapper right out of the cellophane. Um the first dry pull on it before I ever lit it, it still had that tobacco sweetness to it, but it was more of a it was kind of a more of a lighter cocoa. Where did Raymond go?
I'm here
Okay.
He's back.
because I couldn't hear you, so I just got back out and just came back in.
There we go.
Okay.
There we
I
go.
was being nice, I promise.
I like that.
Theo was still here. She knows I wasn't misbehaving.
Oh yeah.
We would
Oh,
call each other
no,
out
I-
on that. He would get on me, and I would get on. Well, we don't very rarely do anyone get on Grumpy, but you said that it had a light cocoa flavor at the beginning in that first couple of draws. Grump.
It's a yeah. I mean, it's got that nice dark sweet aroma on the wrapper, and then even with the dry pull before you light it, it's not like that dark espresso type burnt, you know, cacao, however we're supposed to say that.
Cacao.
You get
Cacao.
that real grab your tongue chocolate. It's not in that category, but it's very nice. It has a very nice flavor to it. But I'm just getting started, so we'll see where we go from there. But we're off to a good ride. I'm well pleased with the start. It's got a little peppery in the nose there too. I tried that one out. So yeah, there's a little bit of, it's not the atrocious roast your nose hairs kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But it's just enough. It lets you know it's there. It has a nice little peppery punch to it.
I call it a kick. It's a nice little kick.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So I'm smoking the Connecticut like Matt, and it's a very smooth cigar, very creamy. I'm getting some nutty, leafy notes. Definitely everyday or definitely a coffee cigar. It's not as Connecticut, but I think it has a lot to do with that Nicaraguan blend and that San Andreas wrapper pulling it all together. But it's definitely got the upper notes of maybe like an almond, not as sweet as a hazelnut, but definitely like maybe an almond or pistachio note. It does ride really well. Easy burning. I have a continuous gray white ash, so I'm not canoeing or anything like that. It's rather smoky, so a gentleman's cigar. It does produce a good deal of smoke. Constructed well. Are you guys seeing a lot of veins? Because in mine, I'm not.
No.
Am I seeing? No, yeah, I'm not seeing any veins.
Very minimal.
Yeah, no, it's pretty clean.
Oh yeah, minimal veins.
I mean, I don't know. You can't see nothing on
Clean.
in
Pretty
my light,
clean.
the light I got, but it's pretty clean though.
It is.
Yeah, there's like a line right here that I can
there's
see.
lines, veins. Yeah. It's like lines in the
But
leaf
it's
or
not a
something
bad
more
thing.
than it would be like a paint.
I will
No.
say
It's a nice look to it.
You know, Matthew, you're like the second person
Yeah.
that I know another guy that tried the Connecticut. He said, Raymond, I usually don't smoke Connecticut, but this Connecticut here, it offers that kick. It goes further than I guess your average Connecticut. So it was interesting that you would to comment about that.
Yeah, I mean, not to downplay any other brand or
Oh
anybody
no,
else's
yeah,
like favorites or anything, but like specifically like the Monte Cristo classic or whatever, the yellow one that you can get here in the States is not, to me, it's just a one dimension, so mild that it's almost like I'm not even smoking kind of cigar. And like that's the kind of Connecticut that I try to stay away from.
right.
This one is more of like it's got more flavor going on. It's a little bit more upfront. It's still not overpowering in any way. I'm pairing it with cognac finished whiskey, but you know that's just because whiskey's my go-to regardless of what I'm smoking. So
Absolutely.
and it's not overpowering anything. Nothing's getting lost here, so I'm enjoying it so far. And to add to the notes that Theo is putting out there, there's like a toasted wood note, like that, you know, slightly roasted, not charred so much, but toasted wood.
Funny you should say that. Funny you should say that.
Are you getting the same note?
Well, I was gonna say the last few draws, I've retro held this just purposely, for that spicy effect, and it's like 2 out of the last 3 times when I've started exhaling, it's like there's been like a chunk of roasted wood just hits right between both of my nostrils and just kind of pop, and it's funny you should say that because I was experiencing that, and you're talking about it, but yeah, it was just it did like a chunk of wood caught in that pepper, man, coming through your nose. It was just really, it was like really, and you talking about it was even, that was even stranger, but but
definitely,
I'm
definitely something to
liking it,
blend.
I'm liking it myself. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm liking it.
It's definitely got that campfire roasted,
Yeah,
that
it's
that
not like
it
aggressive
does.
like that Kentucky
No.
Fire one, but
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's not that aggressive, but it has
It's
that nice.
it's warming. It's very warming.
Yeah,
It's a warming
that very
thing.
woodsy kind of
Mhm.
that very woodsy kind of outdoory kind of thing, I guess woodsy, that kind of woodsy thing. But
And it actually knocks
things,
out
man.
the sweetness from the earlier draws. The sweetness is now starting to go away, but the cigar is blooming. Because I'm about to get into my second, third. So now it is getting a little heavier.
oh,
Let's
Yeah.
see. Am I working? Am I working?
You're-
Am I working?
Yes.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Phil, you're a Cuban. You smoke Cuban rounds. We know you're a fan of anything.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
goodness,
is quite
Muslim.
the echo gas.
What's up, DEA? Good to see you out and about. Yeah, now where are you going? You had everything.
He had an
It
echo.
wasn't there. It was a real bad echo still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what the deal is with him tonight.
I don't either, man. It's like we've been experiencing this.
His
last,
computer is freaking out.
yeah.
That's
And,
weird.
and,
The last-
I've noticed that we're not getting any echo now.
No.
Not right with the four of us. No.
See, I don't hear it. I don't hear what y'all are talking about echo with him. Everybody sounds good on my end.
I think
That's why I laughed.
when he was
you know.
echoing,
I'm
you
like,
were
I don't
talking
hear
still.
it.
But see, also, Grumpy, we're inside and you're outside. All three of us are inside.
Yeah, that could be it too.
I'm sorry.
Try again, Gas.
To be
Needs
honest
be
with
out
you,
here with
even with me
There you go.
sitting in the backstage, I can hear Grumpy echoing, you echoing, Raymond echoing, Theo echoing. Even with me sat out, you're all echoing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But
I
you're
don't hear
not
any
Just
of it
echoing
when
now.
it's just the four of us.
You're not echoing now,
It-
Gas.
It's just I don't know. But StreamYard, pull your finger out and get it fixed.
Yeah, really.
For how much we pay for you.
Right.
Jeez. But
No
yeah.
doubt, man.
So I'm
But
pairing
Some
mine with
prepared
Stella.
questions.
I'm pairing mine with the Stella Rose Smooth Black. And I knew I wanted something lighter because I've done this cigar before, so I knew it
Right.
was going to be a lighter, not a lighter cigar, but it's definitely a medium. You know, it's a solid medium cigar. So I didn't want any of bourbon or whiskey or rye with it.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Dave and DEA both said we're good to go. Let's roll.
Yeah, you say
Yeah.
tequila rose. That's that. That's that strawberry.
Yellow Rose.
Stella Rose.
Oh, Stella rose. I don't know what that is. I will have to look.
Yeah,
It up.
that's some good stuff from what I understand. I'm not a wine person, but
And I'm doing
I
smooth
understand.
black, so I'm
That's
doing a
pretty.
darker one. So
Okay.
I've just got
I gotta
coffee and
look it up.
water tonight. I'm giving this one. You know,
Is that what
Blackberry,
and
blueberry, and raspberry notes.
yeah, you're fine.
I've taken the mic out. So I'm using the mic on the earphones, but the reverb's still there. So I'm going to take myself out because I can't sit and work like this. Sorry.
Okay, we'll move on. So let's see. Tell me about the design of the band. I know I see that there's a drumstick there, and there's a cigar, and I think I'm gonna guess that that's a snare drum.
Yes. And I
Yeah, I was
think
going to ask that myself.
and you see the flared a hole on that snare, and that's come from the hitman hitting its spot. But like I said earlier, I'm a musician, I'm a drummer,
Yeah.
and go by the
How long you been drumming?
hitman. What's that?
How long you been drumming?
Oh wow.
sixth grade.
I started
Like the rest
let's say
beating on
50 years ago.
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. We started beating on stuff running around the living room.
Yeah, it then started in elementary school, where they teach you
Yeah.
how to sight read and all that. Did
Right.
that through middle school, high school, and I just never stopped playing.
What kind of
Dang,
music
man.
do you play?
It gets on you.
I play everything. I play anything from jazz, blues, rock, R&B, go-go, country.
Okay,
I did say blues, right?
Yeah.
you did.
Okay.
Yes.
But I play everything.
Okay.
And I follow
Good.
him all around and listen to him play. I've been doing that since I was 12 or 13. And
His
now,
face.
now almost 50 years later,
hmm
Yeah.
still doing it.
That's
There you
crazy.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
so just carried that hitman on over to the cigars because
Right.
every time I go play, I have a cigar ritual. I set up my drums. I get there early. I set up my drums, and I'll get if we play at a bar, I'll order me old fashioned. I love old fashions,
Mm-hmm.
and just go around the corner and just sit and have a cigar before I play.
I love it.
So
Hey,
That's
that's my thing.
I was
sounds like as
I
good a
was a
one to have
drummer,
as
but I
any.
wasn't ever good enough to play anything but rock.
Mm.
Uh, I could never get into the real complicated stuff. Um,
No, it's a lot of it's easier than, I mean, don't get me wrong, it ain't an easy thing, you know, but once you sit down at it and you start moving with it,
Hmm.
yeah,
it
the issue is that
amazes you.
I could at max do 2 to maybe 3 different things with my limbs.
Uh-huh.
Really good drummers can do 4 different things all the time. So
And I also teach. So, hey, if I'm in your area, I will give you a lesson,
there
an easy way to use all your limbs.
you go.
And I stand behind my teaching
It's good.
tactic, you know. I'll have you playing in a week or in a day.
Love it. Love
So
it.
I have a really long ash. It's a great constructed cigar. I'm in my second third. A little bit more of a leaf taste in the second third now.
Okay.
So yeah, a little bit more aged leaf.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I'm.
But yeah,
Yeah, that, the
mhm.
peppery woodiness is still in that retro hell with this thing.
Mhm.
But
I think
it's
I am
still,
picking up a slight, like,
Yeah.
just a slight honey note in the background that I think I like a lot.
mm-hmm.
How are we
Yeah,
doing
all
now?
over yourself, Theo.
I thought it was
Okay,
amaretto, but
that's
I
all
guess
right.
honey could do it too.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you, Gas. What? I heard you.
Can hear you guys.
Right. So everything's sounding better. I've had to turn the computer off and turn it back. Give it a drop kick. Give it a punch. Call it every name underneath the sun. Pick it back up and give it another kick. But you're supposed to be working now, and it's there
I think
again.
it's working better.
I can
Just
hear
leave
it.
it
Damn.
go. Just,
In other words,
just keep going, Gaz. It's fine.
you called
It's
support,
just,
right?
yeah, technical support. Me,
Yeah,
me hands and
you
arm.
called.
Good
Yeah,
job. I'm
please,
drinking
please.
a whiskey and coke tonight because I definitely need it. Definitely need it.
Yeah, you leave us in charge too long.
Yeah.
We'll drive you to drinking for sure.
There you go.
So Matt,
So
so Matthew,
basically,
what would you pair with what drink would you pair with this cigar?
Well, tonight I am pairing. It's a TX
Well,
bourbon finished in cognac casks, which is
Mm.
a little higher proof than I think I would have. I will choose next time, but it's like
Mhm.
101 proof. But it still tastes really nice with it. I think if I was going to pair this with just what I think would, you know, hit it best, I would probably go with coffee or maybe a Jamaican rum.
Okay. And it's coffee for you, Grumpy?
yes, sir. I'm having coffee and ice water tonight, and with this the darker Maduro.
Hmm.
Uh, it, there's no. I'm not getting any overpowering, overwhelming. I mean, the coffee I'm drinking,
Hmm.
I'm getting that, but it's not overpowering the cigar. The cigar doesn't have a real overpowering coffee type flavor to it. Um, it's
Mm-hmm.
got that nice peppery, that nice woodsy. It does have a lighter cocoa to it.
Hmm.
Um, I do get that very consistent, but but yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying this thing, and it's going well with the coffee because they're not competing with each other.
Mhm.
I can enjoy both without the competition. So I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm enjoying this cigar, and I you know it's I almost dropped it right there, but I mean you know, yeah. But no, I'm enjoying this very much, very much.
Good, good.
When I had the Maduro, if I had to pair it with the wine, it would be a Pinot Noir. Um,
Okay.
and then honestly, if it was, if I had to pick with this one, I would with the Connecticut Basil Hayden toasted. The toasted Basil Hayden would be good with this one.
Absolutely. That's a nice light whiskey.
Hmm. And it'll accentuate the toast that's coming through.
So
Or
yeah, man.
a Dubai coffee.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you say Dubai coffee, you mean like that thing with all the pistachio and the chocolate and all that crap?
Yes, all
The,
that crap that makes it so delectable. I mean, you could
oh,
do Blue
and I'm
Mountain.
not. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just it's a lot of stuff in there. I
Yeah.
know that.
You could do a Blue Mountain or even a Peruvian blend,
Okay.
but I wouldn't do anything stronger than Blue Mountain. This would definitely not go with a Cuban coffee. If it's the Connecticut, nah,
With the
you blow the
Connecticut,
Connecticut out of water.
I would drink the Dominican coffee, Santo Domingo, and
That's
I it's a good match with the Connecticut.
yeah.
Okay.
That Santo Domingo is a good one.
Hmm.
I'm like a as fancy as I get is French roast typically. So I'm not a real big coffee like connoisseur. I got enough expensive hobbies.
Yeah, I need a bigger budget myself. You know.
I need a
And don't
sugar
get me wrong,
daddy.
I love
Y'all all know
espresso,
where I'm
but
at in life.
Yeah.
I drink espresso out of one of those little mocha pots, but
No
I don't have a
stories, Raymond. This is
espresso.
not the time to out me in front of my
Oh,
friends.
come
This is
on.
not the
Right.
time for you. So Raymond and I, we look alike. I mean, a lot of people have over the years mistaken us for brother and sister. So we just stopped
We are
correcting them.
brother and sister.
And we are brother and sister. We think alike. We eat alike, a lot alike. We are everything we do very similar. And
I
people
know
just
her folks. She
automatically
knows my folks.
assume, yeah, our family goes back maybe 120 years. Our great grandparents hung out. So even before
Wow.
Raymond and I were even a thought, our grandparents were running whiskey, playing cards, doing all the things that the people in Black Charlottesville, because we had our own little community here in Charlottesville for many years before things changed. Then and then Raymond and I came along, and I met him from dating one of his friends, and we've just been as tight can be. I can't remember my life without him. If that tells you how far back we go. And like I said, Raymond, no stories, Raymond, because this is
Hey, I'm
not
smoking and drinking.
the platform. They think I'm a good person here, so let's
I'm
let them
smoking
think
and
we believe
drinking.
that. But we just been really good friends. And like I said, I started smoking cigars years and years ago. And I guess one day we just were talking about it. He's like, you've been doing this, and so I guess I kind of introduced it to him, and then it just went from there. We have
Because
different palates, but I'm not. He likes Oliva as well, just like I do. He likes
Oliva,
Rocky.
I like the Rocky Emerald.
See, Drew
That's pretty
Estate.
good.
Okay.
And then the Rocky white label, the Connecticut white label.
Okay.
You like number 6 though too.
But my favorite, I don't know if y'all remember when Rocky Patel came out with Red Dragon.
Yes,
That was a good one. I really enjoyed that cigar.
I never got a hold of that one.
Hmm.
that was a good one.
I like I do like the vintage, and
Yep.
I like
Hmm.
the. I haven't had the emerald, but I've heard good things.
Hmm.
I like the Edge Sumatra
Yeah.
as far as Rocky Patel goes. The number 6 that I've tried 3 different ones. I had bad experiences all 3. It doesn't want me to like it. Um, so we're just gonna go with that.
But since I've been
Raymond.
traveling to the Caribbeans, I've just been buying the cigars there at the Colombia. I was in Colombia a couple of months ago, and when I go to Dominican Republic, it's just they hit different. It just
They're fresher.
fresh, you know.
I like it. Gas.
You're awful quiet.
He's awful not happy.
I'm just sitting and listening to the conversation because I'm just trying to work out the sound, like I say, and trying to figure out where it is. But
You
I
sound
do
perfect now,
apologize,
girl.
Raymond.
You
You
sound
sound
great,
Yeah,
Oh,
for
perfect.
Raymond.
some reason, it's looking like I may have caught it, may not have caught it. So we're just trying to keep our eyes out on it. I'm trying to keep a distance at the moment so everyone can talk. While I'm just, of course, watching. And if I do sound loud, it's because I'm checking out the sound bars because I go from green straight to red. So I'm just checking it out because this is why we're not
Now,
got the problem.
now, Matt, in the last third, the
Yep.
nicotine will start sneaking in.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, you have a question there wanting to know about the country where the tobacco is grown make a big difference in the taste. Yes.
I think it
I would
does.
agree with that. I would think so. Um, as well as the food, coffee that's grown, and I'm gonna use Dominican Republic because that's I frequent there a lot. It's just fresh. It's just different. Restaurants, their coffee is just delicious, and and their cigars is just I would say fresh. I'll use the word fresh for all of those
Yeah.
foods and drinks.
I was gonna ask you what the where these cigars are made, and I think you
They're
just kind
made
of answered.
in Puerto Plata, in
Okay.
Puerto Plata. Um,
Very nice.
and the binder Nicaraguan, fillers Dominican,
Okay.
tobacco's Dominican, and
Okay. Did
yeah.
you did you have a lot to do with the blend, or was it just more of a hey, I know that you like these flavors.
Well,
Try this out.
Yeah.
yeah, I told him what I like, and both the Connecticut and Maduro, um, and he just put. I trusted him to put the blends together.
Okay.
And I think, like with Honduran and Nicaraguan leaves, because they have more volcanic soil, the acidic level in the soil is different. That's why
Yeah.
Nicaraguan, Honduran, all the leaves that come from Central America has a lot to do with the type of soil. Whereas the Dominican, and Jamaica, and Cuba, they don't have the volcanic interaction that the leaf of Central and South, Central as you go into South America.
Okay. I like that. That's good information that I don't know that I knew.
You see why I call my sis my Wikipedia of cigars. If I have a question, I ask her.
Yeah.
It's important to know people that know things.
Yeah.
And I tell you what these guys tell me a lot too.
Well, I'm going to ask
usually
a
winging
curious
it.
question, if I may. Oh,
What?
and I know that had, you know, a blessing for that to come your way like that, you know. I mean, I think that's something that that we would all in the cigar community, we would all love for that to happen, man. And it's great. And I'm glad you're getting to experience it.
Yes.
I have a curiosity question, and it's just simply out of recent experiences that I've had. But uh, do you have any idea how long these were aged? How long the tobacco? You know, how long has it been aging?
I think
Did they?
4 years, I would say.
All right.
But I mean, the construction, you can't anybody argue with that.
Mhm.
Flawless.
Nope.
That razor, I
Grump,
mean, that's almost razor sharp, man. Yeah.
Grump, your sound then, as you were talking, you sounded like a bit of a robot. You did, as you were talking,
Yeah.
from what
Yeah,
I'm
you
getting
did.
back. Yeah.
So
Yeah, excuse me
I
one
think we're.
second.
so
Yep.
when I went to the DR in April, I okay, now I'm feeding back. I didn't do that before.
No, it's just seemingly random.
It's like someone's got a Bluetooth speaker on in the background, and that Bluetooth speaker is giving the reverb back, or there's an extra device that's kicking back, because that's what I can hear, and it's crazy. And this is
I do not have
My
any
wife.
anything other than my
Hey,
headphones and my microphone.
I just have beats. Hey, Grumpy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got information. The the Nicaraguans 6 to 8 years. The Habana
6 to
leaf
8.
4 to. Mhm. Yeah, Habana leaf 4 to 6 years. So I was off. So and the road 2 to 4.
All right.
My buddy who blended for me, I had to ask him questions, and he just tell me.
Right.
I told him I
Hey,
was going to go into the podcast. So I just wanted to get as much information.
I'm good with
yeah.
that.
Hmm.
I mean,
It's
you and
it's
me, the number of
it's
times
best
we
to
ask
cover you.
questions, you know.
You were the first.
It is. Well, what I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna mute everybody and just ask a question. I'm gonna bring Raymond back in to answer the question and just see if I can work this out as well. So, Matthew, I'm gonna mute you. Theo, I'm gonna mute you as well, and Grump, I'm gonna mute you while I ask Ray this question. So, Ray, I know we've been, of course, getting into the cigars, of course, about the aging and different things tonight
Mhm.
as we've been getting through it. I know where it's coming from.
What is it?
Now you can hear me. Now you can hear me fine, can't you?
I can.
Yeah, I know where the sound's coming from. There we go. So, of course, as we were getting into it, and we've been talking about cigars, it's great to hear, and great to hear, of course, what everyone's getting from the taste of the cigar, see how the cigars are being. Now, we know, of course, big music player, of course, drums and different things.
Hmm.
Normally, what I ask, and you would have seen it, of course, watching the podcast, but if you were to make a band and you needed a drummer, you weren't the drummer. You need a singer, you need a bassist, a guitar player, a drummer. Who are you picking to be your music band and you're going to be the manager of? Who are you going to pick out of them
Oh,
wonderful
wow.
artists that are out there?
And what genre of music?
Can be
Can I
anything.
say?
Can be any kind of music. It can. Doesn't
Okay, I'm
matter.
gonna
It
use
can be anything.
jazz because I love to
Okay.
play jazz. For piano, I would have mm, keyboard Herbie Hancock.
Okay.
For a bass, I would use Marcus Miller.
Yep.
Um, Guitar, ah, I've always been a big Santana fan. I love Santana.
Oh, yes. I do like Santana. I do.
And a let's say a horn section, I would use. Oh man, that's a hard because I have so many favorites. Let me just pick one. Um, Gerald Albright on
Okay.
saxophone,
Mm.
uh, Rick Braun on trumpet.
Yep.
Mm, I would tell you, I would choose the Phoenix horns. That's the horn section for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Now you're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah,
Now you're talking.
yeah. I mean, I
Now
have
you're
so many
talking.
musicians. I would add the horn sections from Chicago
Oh,
to
yeah.
that too. Yeah, that's two of my
Yeah.
favorite bands, Earth, Wind, and Fire in Chicago.
Yeah. It's a good mix there with what you picked out. And the thing is, anyone, of course, when Theo was asked, it was going to be Prince, Michael Jackson. Different people picked, of course, Prince, Michael Jackson, Ozzy
Hmm.
Osbourne gets picked up, Frank Sinatra gets picked up, and so many different ones. So he's always a great one. Now, of course, would you, out of your cigar line, and I know this is straight there. So if a new cigar smoker came to you and they're like, Raymond, I've seen you on the Cigar Loons podcast. I've heard about the cigars. I've only just gone into smoking cigars,
Hmm.
but I really want to try Hitman. Would you go and tell them to try the Connecticut, or would you say there's a different Connecticut out there? Mine's a little bit too strong. So go and try them first before you come to mine. Because this is the thing where we spoke to people before, and their Connecticut's been that next octane of Connecticut. Where, of
Right,
course, people's entry level Connecticut's would be the Champagne by, of course, Perdomo Cigars. Or they go and
right.
try the Eastern Standard by Cordwell. Or they'll go and try, of course, the Shade by Drew Estate and certain
Hmm.
ones. So, of course, if someone came to you, where are you putting your Connecticut? Are you putting it that it's a little bit higher than your normal Connecticut, or in the same category, and people will be okay with that one? Where would you put it, my bro?
If they were starting, I would recommend for them to try the Leva, Connecticut before, just to get them used to it before they try Hitman, Connecticut.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. Now, I know, of course, you're getting into it. What other sizes are you looking at getting into with the cigars? Because I know at the moment you've got the Robusto, typical Robusto 550,
Hmm.
and great sounding cigars. Like I say, I can't wait to smoke your cigar one. it gets over here. I can't. But if you were to put that same blend that you've got, of course, in your Connecticut, your Maduro, where are you looking now at size portfolio? Where are you going to go? Are you going to go to the traditional Toro? Are you going to go into a Churchill? Or are you going to go smaller and look at Petit Corona, or maybe even this one that I hate saying, Lancero? Or are you going to look at maybe going into the next, a Gordo? Where are you looking at the size for these blends?
I was thinking of maybe going to a Churchill before, then going to the 60 gauge, and I
Okay.
also wanted to do a something sort of a cigarello for
Yep.
a quick smoke. Um, so I'm
Yep.
still figuring out where I want to go next. The more feedback I get, I mean, so thank you all for having me and for the
No, it's
feedback
not.
on the cigars. It's
That ash is
it'll help me.
looking good there, Grump.
Yeah.
And of course it's
Mhm.
staying on. Which
So it's giving me an idea
holding up
where I want to go to next.
Oh,
holding up there, Grump.
do what?
I see it's holding up there.
Yeah, it is. Whoever you got rolling these, you need to keep them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they did a fine job on this one.
Oh yeah. My friend Eduardo, he has his own a cigar lounge there, Edward Cigar Lounge. It's in Sosua and La Plata, in the beach side. So
Cool.
There you go.
You know, oop,
Now
it just fell. It just fell. Come
if you were to host a party, and this is a party of 5 people, live or dead, it can be anyone from music, film, sport, history, politician, just 5 people to smoke a cigar with, and either smoke Hitman cigar or smoke a
okay.
different cigar. Who would be the 5 people that you would sit down with and smoke that cigar with? Who would it be?
I would say George Burns, um, Michael Jordan, uh, Bernie Mac,
Ooh.
That would
and
be a good.
Jack Nicholson,
That would be a good one. Another good
and
one.
Winston Churchill.
Yep.
Churchill's on a lot of people's list.
Mhm.
Yep. And I've just, like I say, I know pretty much where the reverb's coming from. Sorry, Grump. I just muted you then. I did. But yeah, it's a good lineup. Theo, turn your mic back on, Don, because I know you turned it off. So turn your mic back on. You can turn that on. You can. But yeah, it's great as you can hear that, and of course with who you would have there, and you definitely hit something with having 2 cigars and coming out, and we wish you all the best with what you got coming in. I know, of course, the guys are enjoying them. I know Theo has been singing the praises, of course, of you, and from when we spoke to Theo, and of course, I think the bands stick out, even with what you sent to me, Raymond, with the pictures and everything, and the bands, they really stick out, even on the cigars itself, of course, with the pictures that you sent. It's
Awesome.
great, and it's great to see that, and with what you've got coming, and where the future's taking you. And like I say, the world's your oyster, and this is what it's about tonight, of course, getting with you and talking to people and showing people there is new companies coming out that are
Mhm.
boutique cigar makers, and yeah, they're trying, and this is the thing. You're trying to do it. You can see that you're passionate about it. You can see also there's you're new and you're young to it. And this is the thing where some people come into it, and Grump, Matthew, Theo, you can back me up on it. Some people come into this and they think they know everything. They think they know which way to go with. Well, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take over this, and I'm going to be better than this company, better than that company, and I'm going to be here.
Mhm.
And then anyone tries to help him or speak to him and say, "Well, look, what about this?" Or you thought about this? Oh no, you don't know nothing. At least with you,
Yeah.
you're sitting there and it's like you're asking, which way do I go? Well, what do you think if I make this? Or and this is the thing, you're in a great circle of people with what people are trying to help you with because at the end of the day, they want to see success for you. And I think that's another great thing. And like I say, great bands. And brother, I wish you all the best on what you've got coming. And like I say, I can't wait to sit down, try your cigar, and enjoy it, and do a review on it. Because if Grumpy and Matthew are enjoying it, and Theo's enjoyed it, I definitely know I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be in my wheelhouse. That I'm going to enjoy, and I do like a Connecticut in the morning. Don't get me wrong. I do like one with coffee, but I'm more that Maduro kind of guy with the whiskey or a nice strong coffee, either Himalayan coffee or Kilimanjaro coffee, that really high octane coffee. And I like that Maduro to finish the night off. And I like it when it creeps up. I like a Maduro when it creeps up. It gives me that little bit of punch. It gives me that little bit more nicotine rush, but it's still smooth. It's still great sailing with it, and it changes because I've smoked some Maduros, and I'm not going to say the companies,
Mhm.
but they can be quite one dimensional. And you get into it, and it's like, where's the change? It's just pepper and hay, and that's all you get through it. I like seeing that change. And from what I've heard now, your cigars do change. And it seems to be that you've got a great factory that you're using, of course. And I am a big fan of Dominican cigars. I absolutely love Dominican cigars.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
big
good
Dominican
stuff.
smoker. And like I say, I can't wait. Grump, Matthew, I'm going to mute myself and let you carry on. And Theo, I'm going to let you carry on.
Dang.
Hey,
I think it's hard for me because I'm so biased because
Well,
I've watched him. I've watched him do everything that he loves and he puts his heart and soul into it. Not to, like I said, he and I have a long history, not to get into it, but Raymond suffered a brain aneurysm. And for him to be a prolific, and when I mean prolific, he is a prolific drummer. He plays about 8 to 9 different drums, 7 different genres. And once he truly gets his mind set to it, he's definitely going to excel. You're absolutely right. Yes, his personality allows him to be curious as well as he takes direction extremely well. But this is where his heart is, and he gets better and better and better with age. We have aged together, much like the leaf of a tobacco. He and I have aged, and it's wonderful to see he go into something like this. And I'm gonna be 110% behind him. He has questions. I know where to get these answers from for him. I want to put him in spaces with guys like you, guys like the guys that we're with on all the time, because in that space, I found a lot of not only information, but acceptance and comparative narrate, we narrate and we compare things. And I think that the growth process that he's about to go through is going to be amazing. And like I said, I couldn't think of a better platform for him to come on than with the guys that I have grown to love. And like I said, he and I history, but I really think that this is his new future. And I believe that if he's going to put as much of his time and energy and heart into this. And we all know, and I believe, like you guys, boutiques, legacies are always going to be around. It's going to be the boutiques that change how cigars are going to be for the future. And I hope and pray that Raymond becomes a part of that boutique movement, because it's wonderful. It's very nice. When we try boutique cigars versus our legacy, you still see the quality, you still see the taste, the construction, all the things that make a wonderful cigar, even if they don't have the big name. And I never want him to be discouraged or whatever, but he's gonna definitely trailblaze, and I'm gonna definitely be there with him every step of the way. And I really appreciate you guys for supporting him, and of course, being there for me. But he's gonna do well.
I believe
I
iron
wanna
sharpens
say-
iron.
Yeah.
That's right. I want to say thank you for trusting us to be the platform that you decided to come on first. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
I will say that the biggest thing that I see with these smaller companies that come in, the most important part is having the questions, knowing what to ask,
Mhm.
not being afraid of the answers, and moving with it. And I can see that you're doing that, and I can see that this is a high quality cigar that is just really enjoyable. I'm looking forward to smoking more of them and smoking that Maduro at some point too.
Oh yeah. I noticed some of the lounges that I've been in, more lounges are going with that boutique cigar. They're encouraging people to bring their cigars into their lounges than
Right.
their legacy. So
Yeah, that's great. I wish in my area that was the case. My area up in Cleveland, Ohio ish. It's like we get a couple boutique brands and then they disappear within a year or two. It seems like only the bigger brands have any staying power. I just hate that, but
I just want to put it out. We're not live on Instagram.
I saw that.
Yep. There's
Something about that 1
something
hour.
going on.
1 hour.
Yeah,
That 1 hour limit.
which we've never had, and I think this is down. And I'm just going to put it out, Luke. If you're watching tonight, we've got a wonderful guest on, right? We did a live on Saturday. If you don't like watching the Cigar Loons podcast, you don't like what we do on Instagram, just disappear. Don't watch us. End of. Because we're having a great live. If you don't like, just disappear and go watch someone else, please. Because we don't appreciate this. Just scroll on. Because this is unfair on our guest. We're being monitored for an hour where we were live 2 hours on Saturday. So whoever you are, go crawl underneath your rock, disappear, go watch somebody else. Leave it alone. And I do apologise for that, Raymond, because you know something. This is unfair on you. We were live, and then it's ended over there on Instagram where you were being watched, as well as everywhere else. So we do apologise to you on that one, brother. And we will definitely be having you back on again, and we'll showcase you again as well, because I don't agree on this. It's absolute ridiculous in my eyes. It is, and I do apologise for that. I do.
no worries, no worries.
But I'm
We
not
should
having
see
it.
if Mike.
really just
We should see if Mike will bring him on our TikTok. We should see if Mike will do that for us too.
Yeah, that's always fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know. I'll send you some more, and we can smoke, talk some more, have fun. For me to learn more.
But our TikToks go late, Raymond. They go late.
Mm.
And for you getting up at 3 and 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Grumpy,
Honestly,
you
too
have any
late for me
last
most of the
words?
time.
Well, keep this one, whatever you do. Yeah. I mean, it does exactly what you would expect. It's it gets that little amp up back here in that back third.
Mhm.
It it's a nice culmination of everything that I've enjoyed through the whole cigar, but it's all it's all right where you expect it to be when you get to that point. And yes, Lord, I hear you. Uh, but yeah, keep this one in the lineup. And what I was going to say earlier,
Mhm.
um, to add a little bit of thought, something to think about.
Okay.
Um, with like as I was saying, you're new to this part of it, and I'm thinking, you're on to something with these two. And what I don't want to see, what I don't want to see happen to you. Yes, Lord, I hear you. I don't want to see you get, enticed, encouraged to have to feel the pressure of like you've got to keep up, with everybody else and what they're doing. You've got a good thing going. Don't let the voices and the talking heads, don't let them
Mhm.
talk you into overextending yourself. You
Right.
don't need, you've got two excellent, well, I don't know about the other one yet, but
Mhm.
I've got two trusted reviews of it right here that I'm going to
Uh-huh.
enjoy it, when I do sit down with it. And,
Mhm.
that's enough to get you rolling. You don't, and like you said, there's things you want to try, and that's things that you want to try, not other voices in your head. But
Right.
just don't think you've got to have, 5, 10, 15 different lines of things out there to be competitive, because you don't.
Yeah.
You're off to the races with a couple of good ones from what I can tell. So just anchor yourself, take your time, you know, listen to
Consistency.
listen to your own, listen to your own, don't let people talk you into things, you know,
Right.
and just keep it consistent, keep your head
Mhm.
up, and keep stepping forward, because like I said, you're off with a couple of good ones to start with. Just, you know, build on that at your pace.
Well, I definitely thank y'all for having me and to get the feedback. And I'm gonna go back and watch the show over, just to take some notes and everything, and just
Yeah.
learn off that.
Yeah, just
That'd
don't
be
let people think you gotta keep up with the Joneses, man.
Oh
You
no.
do
right.
you. Yeah, you do you, and you be you, and you're gonna be fine. Like I said, you off with a couple of good ones to start with, so
Mhm.
just build
Yep.
on it and roll.
Yes, sir.
I agree with all that 100%. I don't know if you have a website.
It's we're
Uh,
still we're working on getting a launch date where people can go on the site and they can order and ship. So
okay,
That will
that's
be a
good to
we're
know.
working
big
on
plus.
that.
He doesn't have it. Calm
Don't
down,
mention.
guys.
Don't. Yeah, still. Even a mention of website. Don't.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Noted.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's that. So anyway, uh, well, I really appreciate that you came on. I really appreciate that you sent us the cigars. Um, this Connecticut has been really good. I'm in the nub area.
Wow.
It is definitely increased its punch here in the last couple hits. Getting a little what I would call white pepper now. But yeah, real enjoyable. So thank you so much. Thank
I
you
had a
for
great
giving us your
time.
time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to getting with y'all again.
Most definitely.
Raymond,
Absolutely.
you and I'll talk. You know how we are.
Yeah.
I hope to see you in a couple weeks or so. You know, we'll figure it out
Yeah.
together.
That'll work. That'll work.
There you
Is it this? We don't want to go over. Are we gonna? I don't want the live to get cut off here and StreamYard either. But Raymond, I'm gonna come down. Like I said, we'll talk later. You get some rest because I know you got to be up early in the morning.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll stay up for this.
Hey, this is worth it.
Oh yeah.
I done stayed up for it. Trust me, it is.
Mhm.
It is 110% worth it. But you know, you got this, Raymond. You dance to the beat of your own drum. So I
That's it,
don't. I
man.
really don't. You really do. You dance to the beat of your own drum. You always have. So you know, I'm not. I'm not. I'm your number one fan, and you know, I've said that since I was a little girl, and I'll say it till one of us can't hear it no more. You know, I believe in this, and I believe in you. Always have. So we gonna make this work. You know, you and I gonna make this rock. We
Oh
gonna
yeah.
do it.
See what else
All
you
right.
need, man.
Well, until
There's that
next time.
push. That's it, man. There's
Yeah,
that
man.
push.
I'll see y'all if we have a live up in distinguished. I'll see y'all a little bit later. Raymond, you sleep well. We'll talk this week.
I'll see y'all. Y'all take
Brother.
care
All right.
now.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next
Well.
week. Grump, why don't you finish it up?
All right, guys. You know how we are. Crazy as always. But I just want to say thank you to everybody, our guests, and everybody tuned in and watching. We appreciate it. I know sometimes we have our difficulties and things get rough, but we push through. And like I always tell you, I love you. Abba Father loves you too. But if he's not driving the bus, switch seats. It's already rough and bumpy. It's just going to get worse. Catch us later. Love y'all.
From the depths of the internet, my podcast did arise. A trio of loons with cigars in their eyes. They've invaded the world with their smoky surprise. The Cigar Loons, they're oh so wise. Lunatic invaders of the cigar world, spreading smoke and laughter, their stories unfold. From the finest lips to the wildest tales, the Cigar Loons never fail to prevail. With their witty banter and infectious glee, they've captured hearts, you see. They're more than just smokers, they're a family, united by cigars, a brotherhood free. Invaders of the cigar world, spreading smoke and laughter, their stories unfold. From the finest lips to the wildest tales, the Cigar Loons never fail to prevail. They've got the knowledge, the passion, the flair, a place there. Lunatic invaders of the cigar war, spreading smoke